Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. I am very happy to finally dive into the solo music videos by ITZY now that Yuna's music video was the final one to be released. And actually, before starting with the Born to Be album and checking out the solos, I wanted to check out a comment actually mentioned it in my Born to Be music video reaction that LIA actually released a lyric video about a month and a half ago, a song called Blossom that she co-produced and co-written, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll start off with that just to pay homage, pay respects to all of the members now that LIA is unfortunately not part of this particular comeback. And then we'll dive into the more recent Born to Be solo music video. So without further ado, let's get into it.
조급할 건 없으니 I'm waiting for my turn. You know that I'm waiting for my time, but don't care about it, don't care about me. 늦어져도 no, that's not for me. 억지로 내게 볕을 들이오지 마라. 함부로 내게 뭐를 들이붓지 마라. 멈추린 채, 웅크린 채, 피지 못한 채로 전부 버텨내도 It's not late to give me love. 나도 꽂히고 싶어.
Oh.
How was I like? We were not like. How was I like? 아직 피어나지 못한 나이, 제일 늦게 피어나는 나이.
Damn. Whoa.
Waiting so long, and you've been waiting for me. 화려할진 모르겠지만 그리 쉽게 꺾이지 않을게. 하나봉우리 그치더라도 I'll call myself a flower.
Damn. Whoa, that vocal melody and the way that it ends on like such a hopeful note in a way, it almost makes me think of like LIA if she was like a lotus flower in terms of like the way the flower kind of like blossoms in harsh environments, but it's still, when it's blossoming, it's basically without any damage, even though it is in muddy waters, the conditions aren't the greatest, but it's still, it blossoms and it's perfect. There's obviously almost like a feeling of longing as, you know, this song is out for a month and a half and LIA is not part of the current activities, this current comeback with ITZY, with Born to Be. So it almost like kind of like makes you more appreciative of her vocals, almost like in the vein of you don't know what you have until you lose it. You don't appreciate what you have until you lose it. Obviously, we're not losing LIA, but she's dealing with her own things and is taking time off to recharge her mental batteries and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I don't want to get into her personal life and what is the exact reason for her taking this break to just be able to, you know, restart. But the way the song ends and like the instrumental and the vocals are sounding so incredibly magical, it legitimately feels like something is kind of like fucking blooming in a fantastical animated movie or something like that. It sounds truly magical, but also might be late, but I know the best time for me. Like, don't force rays of sun on me. Don't you dare pour water on me. Don't force me out of my not necessarily don't force me out of my comfort zone, but don't dictate how I'm supposed to be. At what point am I supposed to be in? It almost kind of like in a funny way reminds me of like Stray Kids' Tortoise and the Hare, for example. Like everybody moves at a different pace. Not everybody's different. So just because you got from point A to B emotionally or mentally or relationship wise or whatever the fuck it could be, and I haven't in, you know, 10 times the amount of time that it took me to get to the point where you got to that point in like 6 months. It took me years. Don't force me. Don't pour water on me. Don't force me to grow because it's not going to help. I'm going to get through it on my own. And it's not late to give me love is also an interesting line because it almost makes me feel like, obviously with the context of LIA not being part of this current comeback, it's like it's not too late to still give her love, but at the same time, it almost like makes me feel like she is talking to herself as well, like not loving yourself, and letting others make you feel inferior and almost like hating yourself for the sake of everyone's perception or expectation of you. So I feel like that could be a little something there, but the fact that she was talking about we weren't alike and what it's like to be the one who hasn't bloomed yet, it has such a aspect of relatability because everybody is very different, and I'm sure that a lot of people relate to this song in terms of it takes time and everybody works at different paces and works their way through life at different paces. So I thought that this was absolutely beautiful. Obviously, the touch on I've been waiting and you've been waiting for me and all that kind of stuff. There's almost like a romantical aspect, almost like reminds me of various, teen movies and whatnot, but also within like the context of fans and won't break easily. Like it's gonna take a lot more than what I'm going through to break me. So in the end, I'll call myself a flower and I will blossom. Basically, I will be strong in the end, much like a lotus flower. So I thought that was absolutely beautiful. Lia's vocals are incredible. That ending is just so incredibly ethereal and just so magical. And the production on this song, the lyrics are absolutely beautiful, very almost like relatable and intimate. And I think this is the first time that I'm basically like all of these solo songs. It's the first time that I'm hearing the girls on their own. So that's really, really cool. And Lia's vocals are absolutely incredible. So let's now move on to the most recent Born to Be album, where we have the solo projects of ITZY. We're starting off with YEJI. I'm gonna go by the order of the original music videos and how they were released. So we're starting off with Crown on My Head. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Damn. Oh, love the transition. Jesus, that smile and the eyes. Oh. Whoa. We're up. Bloom, nice blossom bloom. Damn. Jesus. Oh. I love the burning transitions. Oh. No, I wish it was just, damn. That was beautiful. Man, this song is fucking awesome. I don't know why, but the first thing that went through my head when I listened to this chorus is a group by the name of Icon for Hire. I listened to them, I want to say like 10 years ago. I was a fan. I listened to a bunch of their songs, but I'm not sure if, they sound anything like that. But for some reason, that's the first association that I made. This song definitely has a bit of a nostalgia factor for me, at least. Um, I love the lyrics. Apparently, from some of the comments that I'm seeing, as far as like LIA goes, and now YEJI, I guess all of the girls in one way or another are uh participating in the composition or the lyrics part of the song. So let me know in the comment section for sure. But the lyrics are very very nice and kind of like straightforward. Like, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger, talking about how I paid the price, like I paid my dues, which is something that, someone like YEJI from ITZY and a lot of like, JYP artists, I'm instantly thinking of like some of our, leaders like Bang Chan, someone like Geo, who, and I feel like YEJI kind of like falls, I'm not sure exactly in terms of like the history, but in terms of like really deserving this spotlight in such a way and deserving to be myself, because I've already done everything that you've ever wanted from me. So now I just do whatever the fuck I want. And there was like a part where they said that I'm like a leopard and I am untamable. I was born to be wild, which is also, I'm pretty sure, some of the lyrics from Born to Be, like Born to Be Wild, not owing anyone any apologies. And, I've done things by your ways and now I just want to be me. There was also like lyrics of people wanting just the smile of a rose, because a rose is very, very pretty, but it has thorns. But nobody wants that. And the lyrics say, even invisible thorns are piercing me, and what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. So, very powerful, straightforward kind of lyrics. And now all that is on my mind is that crown on my head, because I'm a fucking queen, and whatever happens, keep your chin up again. I like the fact that she says, I bloom again proudly, to kind of tie it up, for me at least, with Lia's blossom, in terms of like keep on blooming and be a flower basically, and just be wild and free and everything else. I really like the aesthetic of this music video. I love like the speakers and like the red colors in the background, and Yeji's outfit is absolutely incredible. Feel the pain, then I gain that I paid. Almost like paying your dues, and almost kind of like growing pain and whatnot. Like the visuals of like the thunder, which is a reminiscent of like Born to Be, with the volcano eruption and like the thunder going off in the background and whatnot. Yeah, this is awesome. I love the ending. Like, she looks like a little devil in a way, with the fiery text and whatnot, and like that smirk, that sneaky smile. It's like you don't know what's gonna happen next, even though she just told you exactly what is on her mind and whatnot. But I absolutely love this one. I love that. I love the direction of the song and how different it is from Born to Be. I'm excited to see the rest of the solos and see kind of like what genres we're going to get with each of the girls. But this was awesome. I really love the rock sound of this, and like Yeji's singing voice in that chorus is absolutely freaking beautiful. She threw a couple of different like cadences, and like her rapping was really, really nice as well. And it was just no nonsense, straight to the point. I've been fucked with. It didn't work. I still got better. I got stronger. Nothing's going to contain me. I'm a fucking leopard. You're not going to stop me. I'm out of my cage, and there's nothing that you can do to put me back in there. So let me be wild and free. Love it. Let's move on to the next solo, which is going to be RYUJIN, Run Away.
Weather's good, makeup on flake, rocking my baddest boots on my way to show off. See my hair back, looking right into your face. I'ma cut you off clean, blowing kisses goodbye.
The way she delivers those lines, it almost sounds like she's mocking me or something like that.
Makeup on flake, rocking my baddest boots on my way to show off. See my hair back, looking right into your face. I'ma cut you off clean, blowing kisses goodbye. Toxic, 달콤했던 말이 이젠 독해
Ooh.
새까맣게 타버린 맘 아끼고 원해도 답이 없어 No you get it so don't play the hypocrite
Whoa. Nice.
Okay run away run away run away from me 겁나면 내가 아끼게 아껴 정글이 넌 말 못하겠다면 You can blame it on me Run away run away run away from me We ain't shining anymore 넌 나의 가련한 주인공 I'll take that ugly part
Damn.
If you like the cigarette smoke 남는 건 없겠지 꿈이었던 것처럼
Oh, that's magical.
Just face nothing less at the end 다 바래고 달아 두 손으로 치려 해도 아프기만 해 Guess I should let go
Ooh.
Run away
Damn. I really love this song. I love how different it is from anything that I would have actually expected from RYUJIN, and I love that it's almost like this mini movie in a way. And her acting is absolutely phenomenal. And I love that the second towards the end when she says run away, it's actually her that is driving away. Whereas in the beginning, she literally says, I'm going to cut it off clean, something along those lines, like I'm good, weather is good, hair is good, no, that kind of stuff, blowing kisses goodbye, and I'm just going to cut this person from out of my life, toxic. Those sweet words became painful. It almost makes it feel like she talks about you be the pitiful main character and I'll take the ugly part, almost as if he tried, or like the love interest tried to portray RYUJIN as the one who is toxic. Sorry, RYUJIN is toxic. And it's almost like she's so confident that she doesn't really care. And she is so confident that she doesn't really care about what part of the interpretation of this relationship is going to be put on her shoulders. If you want to be the one who said that he was the good one and I was toxic, then whatever. As long as I cut you off from my life, I guess, it's all good. So I love that the first course is like, you run away from me. But then towards the end, which she talks about run away again, it almost feels like she's the one who is literally driving away. I love the analogies, like everything flew like cigarette smoke and it just disappeared into nothing, almost as if it's all a dream. Everything just fades, nothing lasts at the end. Even if I try to hold on to it, it only hurts. So it's almost like on one hand, RYUJIN is like this super independent, powerful character that made the decision to cut off this person from her life, but it still doesn't make it any less painful because you shared memories with that person who later kind of like stabbed you in the back and made you to be the toxic one, even though the blame probably sides on him as well, or on both, or on him, and it's just the interpretation of her just wanting to end this and cut him off to such a degree where she doesn't care about taking the ugly part. But then, she says the ugly part, and then you see her fucking face at the same time, and it's like, I'm not sure who's ugly, but this was amazing. I love the concept, and I love that the album Born to Be so far is shaping up after the pre-release, the music video, Born to Be. These solos are kind of like what led the girls to roam free in this world and be wild and free after, like, whether it's growing pains and like paying your dues with YEJI, or RYUJIN after like a toxic relationship. Actually, LIA, I will connect it in a way because she's also kind of like, she will finally blossom and she will be born to be free as well, even though it's technically part of their previous album. But you can still easily connect that. So just for fun, I'm gonna do that as well. I love the production on this video. The editing was awesome, and like the acting is really on point here. And I love this visual actually now that I'm looking at it, because like the mess behind her and like the blue light almost like to indicate sadness. Like even though she ended her relationship, it's still fucking depressing because there was something there. So yeah, this was awesome. Like the whole fucking room looks very very interesting. And she's clearly kind of like bored with like the aquarium. There's a airplane inside the aquarium, so like her relationship kind of like drowned. That's quite the metaphor if that is so. But yeah, this is awesome. This is absolutely beautiful. I love the analogy with the cigarette smoke and how everything will fade into nothing, basically. Great job lyrically, and the composition of all of these songs so far has been amazing. Let's move on to CHAERYEONG.
Somebody like you, somebody like me. I think we got something special.
Oh, that's interesting. That her looking at herself in the mirror, but there's like, this reminds me of, I think it was Bet On Me, where there's like different versions of CHAERYEONG, if I'm not mistaken. So one version was supposed to be of, I think one of her versions is like, has like bruises or like cuts on her face. And I think people in the comment section were talking about, and I think that she was the one who might have been kind of like dancing, almost like trying to hide away like the pain and whatnot underneath it all. Almost like to mask it, when in reality she's fragile, much like with LIA with the box and the teddy bear, and like YUNA stuck on that train, if I'm not mistaken. RYUJIN in that apartment. This also wasn't that also an apartment, much like in this music video. Not the same, but still. And YEJI basically running in loops, not being able to escape until they all kind of like made the bet on themselves and, you know, moved on. Anyway, sorry.
Somebody like you, somebody like me. I think we got something special.
Ooh.
You know it's real. 재미없이 너 마음을 들켜버려도 confusing me. 어떤 순간에도 no lie, no lie. 이제 숨길 수 없지 너의 맘에 남긴 something.
Yeah, this feels like a continuation of some visuals from Bet On Me. Constant mirroring, nice. The shot of CHAERYEONG on that table, I think it was LIA in Wannabe, but she walked on like that table that was filled with all this fancy food and whatnot, and she was just throwing shit around. Was that LIA? But this kind of like feels a little bit reminiscent, and it's kind of funny that if you just listen to the lyrics, it's like, I was looking for someone like you, but in reality, the visuals are like, I was looking for someone like myself that I couldn't be. The one that I was born to be, but I was too weak, so now I had to go for everything, much like YEJI, to pay my dues, or to go for something like a toxic relationship, or to endure and eat, you know, all kinds of negativity with LIA, for example, in order to bloom and take my time and whatnot. That's kind of interesting. Like, I love the emphasis on like the constant mirroring and her kind of like looking for herself in a way. Whoa. Oh. Okay, shout out to Chungbin and to 3RUJ, if I'm not mistaken, overall. The way Chungbin pronounced doll's name is Matrosika, which was kind of funny. Back in the Survivor show, that's what this reminds me. But like the doll that you open up and there's a smaller version and a smaller version and another small version. That's kind of like CHAERYEONG at this moment. That's pretty fucking cool. Man, that Matryoshka doll is just... Damn. Damn. Ooh. Why does she remind me of Sunmi right now with this outfit? Oh my god, that was beautiful. Holy shit. Like, I love how the song could be so fucking like about two people of like two different people, but like the visuals are like a battle within you, and like when the doll falls and all the versions are on the floor and whatnot, all that's left is like the shard of glass and the real CHAERYEONG that is left, the one that is born to be wild and free and all that kind of stuff. I love the direct correlation within like the original music video from the album and like the album's name, Born to Be, in general. Like they all kind of like go through a metamorphosis of sorts, whether it's with YEJI, paying your dues and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and just keep your chin high, just, you know, just do whatever it takes to move forward, and, you know, just think about that crown. RYUJIN with the toxic relationship and escaping that, and CHAERYEONG is basically kind of like fighting herself in a way, looking for her, quite literally almost like chasing after and looking after her real self in a way. And then I don't know why, but this outfit and the way the hair is out like that, it just gives me Sunmi vibes for some reason. I don't know, but this was absolutely beautiful. And I love the TikTok that sooner or later that version is going to come out as well. And yeah, I love the song a lot. Like the drop was beautiful. Like the doll, like if you watch the Survivor show with Stray Kids or you know the song, then it's just automatically that's the first thing that I can think of. But yeah, this is beautiful. And it's like the lyrics kind of like constantly talk about how sooner or later I will always find you. You cannot escape me, and all that kind of stuff. Which is kind of like gives me vibes of like the show You in a way, which is kind of creepy. But it's just CHAERYEONG finding herself, or like the version of her that is born to be free is talking to herself, like the quote unquote alter ego is already out there winning and doing her thing. Let's move on to the next and final music video from this Born to Be solo series with YUNA's Yet But. Let's go. Doggy. Getting some Barbie, Legally Blonde kind of vibes. Ooh. Where do I buy that drone for my phone? I can't, like, she's so fucking cute. And plus the hair. Like, I just reacted to the SBS Gaio Daejong performances from a few days ago, and Yuna literally covered Jenny's You and Me, and I was blown away. She was absolutely incredible. So to see her go back into like the cutesy stuff is just awesome, because she can do like the risky and daring stuff so well. And like her presence in that video was absolutely incredible. And quick shameless plug if you want to watch that reaction, which is 3 hours plus along to the entire show, it's on Patreon. So yeah, sorry, let's take it back. The drone phone is cool. She's in space apparently. No. Wait, what about the dog? Give them a helmet. Okay. Is that Pokemon? Oh my god. Oh. Damn. 58. Nice.
Nothing matters, it's all about ya. Flawless, that's what you are. I mean, maybe you don't know yet, but
Damn.
not yet, huh?
A literal fucking diamond. Whoa, that was awesome. And apparently when Yuna says there's 58 ways to shine, she's referring to the actual fucking diamond. Because a diamond has 57 to 58 facets. In a standard, brilliant, round cut diamond. Damn, that's an extra something for the meaning of the song, and it makes so much sense with this like transition to Yuna being the actual diamond. Like you will shine. You don't know it yet, but eventually, not yet, but you will, and all that kind of stuff. It was awesome. I love like the almost like this Game Boy kind of esque Pokemon. Whatever I want to say, it's kind of like a Pokemon reference of sorts. If I'm remembering correctly, like this battle scene is really cool. This is amazing. Like she's literally collecting diamonds apparently. This was awesome. I love how it went from like cute to like poppy cutesy, but still kind of like empowering. I love that transition. The chorus sounded really awesome, and I love that in the end, like everything is going to be all right. You know, everything is going to be okay, and much like a diamond, you know, you're flawless. You may not know it yet, but you will eventually blossom. You will be okay. You will have a crown over your head. You will find that special someone, like the you know, the alter ego of CHAERYEONG, for example, or the you after a toxic breakup with RYUJIN, for example, too. This was an awesome way to conclude, and it actually kind of like, to me, connects almost all of the songs together, even LIA's Blossom, which again, not included in the actual album. It's from the previous album, if I'm not mistaken, with Kill My Doubt, but it's still freaking awesome. So if that made any sense, let me know in the comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are. See ya.